I don't think that does it. I have not seen Displacer in this build. This is very interesting. Or wait, that costs, yeah, that costs 3. I don't think they have enough to possibly win here or stop us. Like if they had 6 mana open, they could definitely Aven Interrupter and do that. Okay, that's fine. We get some triggers. We get an even bigger creature. Good game. Good game. Hello everyone, today we're doing some Lifegain in Explorer. If you saw my last video, we did some Lifegain in Standard and it went very well. Not expecting the same result in Explorer. There's a lot of very strong decks that can destroy us before we really get our engines going, but just trying to see how it goes. Playing in Explorer gives us access to a couple of other great cards, one being Voice of the Blessed, the best Lifegain payoff creature. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Voice of the Blessed. As long as Voice of the Blessed has 4 or more +1 counters on it, it has Flying and Vigilance, and as long as it has 10 or more, it has Indestructible. So with all of the different sort of Lifegain triggers we have, it's very easy to get a gigantic Voice of the Blessed, Flying, Vigilance, getting in, getting lethal. Other than that, we also have access to Lunarch Veteran. Whenever another creature enters, you gain 1 life. So we have 8 copies of Sanctifier, essentially. Instead of lay down arms, we're going to be playing Get Lost, since we have to deal with things like Greasefang, things like Enigmatic Incarnation. Really good to have enchantment removal in Explorer right now. Of course, Sheltered by Ghosts, just the best removal piece in white. And then all the rest of the cards from Standard. We're playing Knight Errant and Enduring Innocence for our card advantage. It's really important to keep getting new creatures if they're just killing every creature we play. Gotta have ways to find more cards, and let's see how it goes. No payoffs and no card draw, but we're gonna hope that we hit those things. Go for a bat first. Okay. This is a deck that we could potentially beat. Get another bat, gain some life. I want to have these evasive threats since we don't have any real threats yet. And they convoke a Knight Errant. No. We will convoke a Knight Errant. Let's see. We can do it. We only need to do it for 3. So let's do it for 3. 1, 2, 3. See what we get. The only other thing would be doing it for 5 to try to get another Knight Errant, but we didn't have 5 creatures. Gain a bunch of life. Now we have card draw engine and one of our buff guys. We're at 26 life, so even if they have the Imidane's Recruiter, we survive. I think that their deck's gonna have a really big problem with our deck. Another Gleeful. They need like a Venerate Loxodon or something. Nothing. Okay, so we can Innocence here, set up for a Channeler. I think let's just go ahead and play a Channeler. We'll attack, gain some life. They're gonna have to do a lot to get lethal on us. Nice. Convoke, not fast enough compared to Lifegain, I guess. All right, so we had a good hand for a Thoughtseize. We've got 2 1-drops, our best removal, our best creature, card advantage. They have a lot to choose from here. Mono black is going to be tough for us though. They take our 1-drop, we play a 1-drop, they kill that. Okay, so they just want to get rid of the card advantage. That is fine. We'll Ruin Lurker. In case they kill our Voice of Blessed, we'll get a Scry out of it. Okay. Run out Voice of the Blessed. You can kill the bat or you can kill the voice. Oh, we don't get to descend because they exiled. Trespasser, okay. Yeah, I mean, we can chuck a plains, that's fine. They do have Thoughtseize and things like that. Okay, we can bottom that. All right, find me a good creature. Have them just play Shieldred or something. I would love to get a double sheltered bat. That would be awesome. Ah, they're gonna kill it. That makes sense. Let's see if we draw another land, we can just sheltered take Trespasser again. But all they need is removal, unfortunately. Take them again. We can play Veteran from the graveyard. But now we're pretty much out of luck. Any card that they get off the top is much stronger than any card we can get off the top. We have no way to grow our Sanctifier. We'll see. We'll give it another draw or two. A land is not good. So we had great cards. They were just able to remove all of them, unfortunately. There's Shieldred. Why didn't you get that earlier? Okay. I bet. Yeah. I think we'll just call it here. It's going to take a lot for us to come back without any of our card draw engines. We already used 2 of our sheltereds. All right, we got a channeler against mono green. Are they mono green elves or mono green big stuff? Elves, okay. Let's start to grow our squad. No attacks. This is going to be an interesting matchup because they can make so many creatures and we don't really have evasion. So we could Innocence here, or we could start to grow our squad some more. Either way, we get 2 triggers on the Blessed, but we can get an extra one on the Channeler this way. All right. Send the Channeler. Yeah, they'll just keep blocking forever. We're gonna need to get Voice of Blessed so big that they can't deal with it, and then kill them that way. That is our game plan. Attack for 4, no blocks. We're gonna gain a lot of life. We'll just go for an Innocence here. Now we have the gigantic Voice of the Blessed. Run out of plains. Get in. Hold up our blockers. And we should be good as long as they don't have an answer for Voice of the Blessed, but They could. Yeah, they don't have any of their super mana elves yet. All right. Pridemate. Draw us a card. Get a bunch of triggers. If we could find Sheltered by Ghosts, we win for sure, I think. Ooh, Knight Errant. I don't think it's even worth it. So we attack for 8. We're only at 24 life. Can they actually kill us? We got a lot of blockers. But they got a lot of creatures. If they had had that a turn earlier, we'd be in huge trouble. Yeah, now they got reach. Yeah, now they got reach. That is very unfortunate. All right, let's draw and get some triggers. I really, really want oh, let's see. Even if we Knight Errant, we can't get a Sheltered by Ghosts, which is the card that we really needed to get our life total up. How many creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's send it. We got gigantic creatures, but nothing to do with them. We needed them not to find any more reachers. Okay, 30 life. They have 1,000,000 mana. Can we block enough to survive? I don't think so. +2/+2 and Death Touch. So I can activate this 3 times, give +6/+6 to everything. And they don't do it. Okay. Yeah, they know they're not dead unless we find a Sheltered by Ghosts. We just have to get rid of their Reacher. You're not going to send everything. That is very interesting. That's 15 coming in. They have 3 activations. So that's 6, so we gotta block them, I think. Can block with the Innocences, because they'll come back. Actually, block like this, block like this, get some scry value. The one that we're letting through doesn't scare us. And what they don't know is we just made a gigantic bat. Now we have 2 lethal flyers. Do you have another reach? Do you have another reach creature? That Death Touch actually saved us. I attack for lethal with 2 creatures. Do they actually have a way to do this? Oh, they have a Coco. They didn't find a reacher. We got him. We got him. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a tough matchup. That is a tough matchup. Okay, we got our card draw. But we don't have anything else. We're banking on Innocence drawing us some cards here. Cleric, Sanctifier. Got a Lifegain Mirror. Okay. No reason not to. We got an Innocence to trigger an Innocence. Rather be ready once we hit a banger. Ooh, yep, that's tough. They got their good card already. There's a Pride Mate, that's good. Let's gain some life, get in for one. Now, what is going to end up breaking up this mirror? Oh, this game might be a million years long. Let's see. I think whoever gets Voice of the Blessed first wins. Double Channeler, that might win it. Ooh, and a Veteran. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. No blocks. I want to save my Innocence. All right, let's Innocence. See what we draw. There's a Sheltered. That's good. Well, we will attack. So we can Get Lost, one of the channelers, and then Sheltered the other one. Ooh, and they're running Coco. Yeah, so that's definitely a better build than Mono White. Double Righteous. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We're in trouble. And there's a Super Pump and Lethal. Wow. Yep. That'll do it. Coco's such a card. The only reason to play Selesnya. Coco is such a card. That was a crazy hit too. Double Valkyrie. Nothing we can do against that. Got two card draw engines. We got one of our beaters and removal. I like this a lot. Sheltered. Okay. That is annoying. Whoever plays Sheltered first wins. We'll find another Sheltered. Okay. If we can get a creature to stick and get a couple Sheltereds down, I like our odds. Nice, okay. I really hate running Generous Visitor and Ors. There's much better 1-drops. Much better 1-drops. They draw. I need 2 Sheltered. I'm gonna go for their Sheltered. Or do I have to go for their Ethereal Armor? I mean, if I take their Sheltered, I get a blocker. I gain some life. Grow my Channeler. They'd have to have flying and another armor. There's Glitters. Do they have flying or trample? If they have it, they got it. Scout. Okay, that's fine. Cool. We will take 11 damage. That is fine. I sheltered. I grab your visitor. Take away a million cards. Gain some life. They can still win with this scout, but they have to give it unblockable and buff it, and they already used a glitters and an armor. Pause. Okay, that's fine. You just make a gigantic channeler, or do we kill pause? I think we send the channeler, see if they use Shard Mage's Rescue to try and kill it with pause. And then we'll get lost pause in response. Pause is our biggest worry. Sounds good. Oh, so now they can rescue on their turn plus another aura. We'll see. 2 cards in hand. Okay, don't care about that. Oh, Shelter by Ghost or something? Nice, okay. I guess we'll just let it go to end step, kill the pause, and we should be okay. Yeah, you can do 2 damage, that's fine. All right, let's get a bunch of triggers here. Veteran. Sanctifier. Gain so much life that with 0 cards in hand, there's nothing they can really do now. I know you got hexproof creatures, but there's no way they can draw enough cards to do enough damage. This one is over. Oh, sheltered. They find a sheltered. All right, so they can get rid of Essence Channeler, but in response to them getting rid of Essence Channeler, let's make a gigantic Voice of the Blessed. Then we can go ahead and Knight Errant. We know that they're going to sheltered one of our creatures. Let's just go ahead and find some more beaters. There we go. That will be the game. Yep, no problem. Oh, they take the voice. Okay. Well, you still got to block our 17-14. Sanctifier. I'll Channeler. Are they just hoping that they draw all their last 2 sheltereds? Because we have got a board state. Attack with everything except the veteran. No, that's fine. Get in some damage. Get some triggers. There we go, finally. I mean, I guess maybe they had a chance, but I really don't think so. I really don't think so. I mean, it's playable. If it's black, we're probably just dead, but... Okay, green. Is this the control green or is this angels? If it's control green, we're in trouble too, because they just kill our Voice of the Blessed and then we have nothing. I mean, I feel like it's almost kind of worth it just to take the Innocence here. Don't let them get any card advantage. We have another Sheltered for whatever else they may have. Okay, so they get our Sheltered. That's fine. That's fine. Their card engine is back online. Apparition is so good. Don't care. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get 2 Voice of the Blessed rocking. That would be sweet. No tax. If we hit a land, we can Voice and Knight Errant. Where Fox taking our Innocence. Okay, that's pretty annoying. No blocks. But it is 13 to 20. So we will Voice and Bat. Get some extra triggers. Have a big body. So now they need another exile spell. Innocence, draw a card. Hope they don't hit a 1-drop. No good attacks for them. Okay. So we can Voice of the Blessed plus Knight Errant. I think we do that. We just flood the board, and then we'll see if we can hit a land to get some Sheltereds into play next turn. Take an Innocence and a Sanctifier. Sounds good. It's unfortunate our Voice of the Blessed isn't quite as good because all of their removal is exile. So even if we get to indestructible, they can take it out, but Archon, okay. We will take your Archon. And we will get in with some flyers. Another Innocence. All right. So let's grow our biggest Voice of the Blessed. Taking Archon. Get some triggers. Gain some life. We can grow our other Voice of the Blessed to a Vigilant Flyer. All right, you need exile. You need exile and reach. We have 2 lethal creatures right now. Displacer, okay. I don't think that does it. I have not seen Displacer in this build. This is very interesting. So they can Displacer, Voice of the Blessed, then they can Aven Interrupter to block flying. Or wait, that costs, yeah, that costs 3. I don't think they have enough to possibly win here or stop us. Like if they had 6 mana open, they could definitely Aven Interrupter and do that. Okay, that's fine. We get some triggers. We get an even bigger creature. Good game. Good game. Displacer is a very interesting choice in that deck. I wonder what the mindset is around that. Today we did some Lifegain in Explorer. Almost just a copy of our standard legal Lifegain deck. Couple big improvements, one of them being Voice of the Blessed, the best Lifegain payoff creature there is. But went 4-2, played against some of the actual meta decks, and it looked really good. Taking down Selesnya Control, Selesnya Death and Taxes is something that, like, it's a very strong deck that shined a lot recently. So being able to take that down is good on Lifegain. So interested to see if there's actually a world where this can be successful with Rakdos being so popular. It's very hard to keep up with the card advantage and the top end of Rakdos, but that's something that Voice of the Blessed actually getting to indestructible, getting big enough to be out of cut down range, still falls to Fatal Push as the one big weakness unless we can get it indestructible. So I don't think that it's actually like a competitive deck that you should ever take to a tournament, but definitely a fun deck that can get you some wins. So thanks for watching.